Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan and I'm with Skyline Acres. We're glad to have you here. So this video is going to be the first video, hopefully, in a successful haymaking 2023 kickoff event, basically. So we're roughly middle of May 20 something right now, and it's a Tuesday today, and they're calling for basically good weather right now. They're calling for good weather up through Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday, Memorial Day, potentially is going to be rain. So I don't like what we're doing too much, because we're going to try. Today's Tuesday. I'm going to try to cut tomorrow, which is Wednesday, and then we'll try to bale Saturday. The only thing I don't like about that, with older equipment and everything, if you have a breakdown, you're kind of screwed, because the rain is coming Sunday. It was actually Saturday, and they've moved it back and stuff, so it is what it is. So I got the Haybine out here, and let me show y'all what we got going on. Got the tractor hooked up to our new Holland Haybine. This is a 474, and actually this was a great find. I mean, for hobby farmers, I really recommend a 7-foot Haybine. It's nice because by the time you add in the total width, it just barely but does fit through 12-foot gates. And actually, let me see if I can zoom in on one. Right there you go. It fits through it. But anyways, so I got this thing for $1,000 in 2017. That was when we started making hay, and it's been pretty good. I mean, I can't say. The only thing I really had to do to it, I put new hydraulic lines on it, and which are kind of expensive. I mean, so that kind of sucked. The rolls are in pretty good, they're in really good shape, actually. Let's see, can't really show you that good, but that's the thing, is when those rolls go out, most of these Haybines are great. You'll see them for sale and stuff, but the rolls will be out on them. And what it is that rubber right there, that rubber right there where these two things spin, starts coming off the core. And when that happens, it's more expensive on a machine of this age. It's more expensive to replace the rollers than the machine. I think the rollers are like $2,500 or something. But anyway, so I did the hydraulic lines, and I put new tires on it. But I did that over at the guy's house where I bought it all them years ago. But anyways, here you go. Let's see here. There you are. But anyways, I got it pulled out, and I'm gonna grease it, and we are going to hopefully cut some hay tomorrow. I did several years ago, or last year, there's a seal right there that I've replaced. And what was happening was oil was coming out of your wobble box here, and it was just slow leak of a seal. It was coming down, and it was running down this, I guess kind of like a flywheel, I guess is what this is. And it was coming down here, and this flywheel was spinning really fast, you know, when you're running, and it was slinging oil all up on the side of the Haybine and kind of getting it on your belt and stuff too. Never caused any problem, never slipped or anything like that, but I did replace that. And I did, if you notice this black paint here, this shaft broke on me one time, and I had it welded, and it hadn't caused a problem since. So I think in the later years they switched to a U-joint right here, and because see, you don't even have one there. There's kind of, I think there's some rubber in here, and can't remember if there was rubber in that one or not. But anyways, that did happen, so I fixed that. But other than that, guys, this is a pretty solid unit. Now, knock on wood, watch me say that and have trouble this year. But I'm going to go ahead and grease this thing up. And I don't want to really bore y'all and show y'all that. But, I mean, it's your typical grease fittings all over the place. Oh, and one thing with any equipment you get you a manual for it. I mean, this actually came with mine when I bought it. I mean, I would have bought one anyways, but shows you all the grease points, and I have a manual for every piece of equipment that I own. So get you one of those. A lot of good information in there. So I did want to point out one thing that has been super helpful for me, and I know a lot of you guys have seen these things. I mean, all the YouTubers use them and all of that, but it is the LockNLube right here. And I own it. I bought it with my own money. I've had it several years. This is not sponsored. But take your grease gun, and no, I don't have a battery powered grease gun. And yes, I'm doing this one-handed. But you take your thing here. I got my universal joint there. And when you push down here, it pushes out there. I would get that piece of dirt off, but I'm one-handed. So it goes on, and it goes on your grease dirt just like that and let off, and it is tight. Now I can just sit here, pump my grease gun, right there it is. I'm done, guys. This thing has really it beats any other way I've ever greased. So I just wanted to show you all that. If you haven't seen it before, it's the LockNLube, and I'll put a link to it on the video. But they make a couple different ones, so it's great. Oh, guys, one other thing I wanted to show you about the LockNLube, which is really cool. I use it all the time. So this is a kind of an accessory kit they sell, and you can actually use technically any accessory you wanted. But all these accessories have grease zerks on the end of them, okay? Here is like a 90-degree one. This one's really handy. But see, you got that grease zerk right there. This is an extension, so you can hook that up to it. Now you've got basically an extended grease hose. But anyways, what I wanted to show y'all, I just used it. This is my grease gun. This is the LockNLube right here. And I have the needle on it. So the needle's part of the kit. And there was a U-joint that I couldn't hardly get to. But anyways, so I demonstrated, but I don't have two hands right now. But you just, you know, open this up, put your needle on that has a grease zerk right here, and it locks onto it, and or actually the grease zerk's right here. Yeah. But anyways, it locks onto it, and now you have a, you know, you have a very adaptable grease gun. Hey guys, so I just wanted to say thanks for tuning in. As you can see, the Haybine is running. That's what we were doing in this video. We were greasing it, and then the next day from this footage, I went out and cut the hay. I had all intentions on making a multiple part series of us making hay on our homestead on small acreage, because I think it's kind of cool. But it kind of turns out that it's, at least right now, it's too big of a project to try to also film it and everything else. So I've got, you had this video, I've got the video from which would be the next day, where we used that tedder that I bought for $500. So I got a video coming out on that, but I don't really have anything on the baling of the hay. It was just too hectic. My dad and my wife were here, and we were, by the time we got the hay stacked in the barn, it was 10 p.m. anyways, and that's not filming anything. So I apologize for that. Also don't really have a great YouTube like filming setup and GoPros and all of that. So maybe as the channel grows, I'll buy some of that and we can incorporate some of that. But anyways, just wanted to say thank you guys for tuning in. That's going to be it for this video. If you like this kind of content, please hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you again next time on the Skyline Acres VA channel.